Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Painting Pipe Pro. Hope you're all doing well. My vintage estate meerschaum. I really like this meerschaum very much. Beautiful, beautiful workmanship, craftsmanship on this. Just lovely. And today we are it is review time of Haunted Bookshop. And I am sampling these blends in meerschaums and in ceramics. Um, I have not had them in briars or cobs. I just want to ensure that the bowls that I do have, that I'm getting the flavor, that I'm getting everything that I'm supposed to be getting without any interference from the pipe. And you get that with meerschaums and ceramic pipes. You get the pure, unadulterated experience of the tobacco blends. Now, Haunted Bookshop is interesting. And to compare with Old Joe Krantz, it's very minimally comparable. And I say that for several reasons. Haunted Bookshop is more in the category of being cigarette-y. Old Joe Krantz is not, at least not for me and in my experience. Haunted Bookshop is comprised of the same components as Old Joe Krantz. It's Burley, Red Virginias, and Perique. However, the Perique in this is very minimal. Now, Perique is already a condimental type blend. However, there is so much complexity in Perique that, there's a lot of confusion, I guess you could say. There's a lot of what the hell is going on here with Perique, especially in tobacco blends. Perique's main function is to enhance the blends, the tobacco leaf varieties that's already in a blend. And it does that very well. So much so that sometimes the negative connotations that get put on Perique is actually coming from the other tobacco leaves in the blend. Perique is very earthy. It's very, when you smell just a bag of just pure Perique, it's very earthy, very musty, very mushroom, very squid, fresh squid like. Um, Smoking a straight bowl of Perique, if you've never done that, I would definitely say try it. When people say spicy, Perique is spicy. I think there needs to be more definition there because Perique is not jalapeno. Perique is not cayenne spice. Perique is Perique is mostly akin to peppercorn. You know, it's that type of spiciness that isn't really hot and exotic. It's just peppery. And so I think sometimes people put it out there that, oh, the Perique is spicy, man. You got to be careful because it's spicy. But it's not talking about the exotic oriental spices, cayenne type of kick. It's not that at all. It's very much dark. It's very much fermented. It gets a lot of those type of analogies: fermented dark fruits and figs and prune, dark raisin, things of that nature. And that's more along the lines of what Perique is in and of itself. Add that with something like Virginia's, and it just kicks up the already spicy Virginias. Virginias kick. Virginias have attitude. Virginias bite. When you add something like Perique to them, which only enhances that, it's not that it's Perique killing anything. It's just that the Perique is really allowing those Virginias or whatever is in that blend to shine. The Perique doesn't really let anything shine in this blend, or should I say, nothing really shines in this for me. Maybe if there was a higher percentage of Perique in this, um, the other components would really kind of marry a little bit better. However, I'm just not getting cohesiveness in this blend out of the several meerschaums that I smoked it in, and in three of my ceramics. The experience has all been the same. It kind of starts out kind of nice, middle way it's getting bad, and at the end it's just not pleasant at all. Is this trash? No, Haunted Bookshop is not trash. I believe that this is a good blend for people who are maybe moving from cigarettes to pipe tobacco. I hear a lot of people talk about how dark this blend is. You know, maybe it's just because of the nicotine content again from the Burleys, and of course what little bit of Perique is in this. But the red Virginias don't really stand out. It's mostly just Burley. That's just mostly you. I'm just getting most of that kind of dry Burley taste. Every now and then, you do get you do get a nice little hit from the red Virginias and the Perique, but it's very minimal, at least for me. And again, I say that because I'm someone who is very much into flavors and taste. I just it's just not coming through for me, and it hasn't, um, in my experience trying this out. I didn't give up on it. Um, Again, I've had several balls in several different pipes, and it's usually kind of the same experience. It starts out kind of nice, but then it just works its way down to nothing to write home about. And I was very surprised at that, seeing how this has those same components as Old Joe Krantz. However, Old Joe Krantz has a healthy portion of Perique, and the red Virginias in it are in a healthier portion. Again, this is more of just Burley with additional red Virginia and a hint of Perique. However, I can see how, again, maybe people who were cigarette smokers um, really like this, or maybe still smoke cigarettes or occasionally or something like that. I could see how this could be something that, individuals maybe from that line could really like and enjoy. As someone like myself who's never smoked cigarettes, this is just too reminiscent of that, the smell, the taste. It's just all I get out of this is all I think with this is cigarettes. I don't think anything other than that. It's just not something that tickles my fancy. It doesn't scratch any itches for me at all. It doesn't scratch any sweet itch. It doesn't scratch any smoky, any bold. It doesn't scratch any flavorful itches. It doesn't scratch any itch for me at all. Again, I don't think that it's trash. It's just not for me. It's just not something that I would want to deep cellar or anything like that. Yeah. Old Joe Krantz is without a doubt far superior than this, in my opinion. It is just far superior in taste profile. It's far superior in the complexity of the nuances. It's far superior in the even the type of leaf that's in it with the dark and white burley. The red Virginias in it are far more tastier, far more prominent. And of course, that higher portion of Perique just really elevates everything in that blend. Between the two, I will take Old Joe any day of the week and be well satisfied. Let me know what you think of Haunted Bookshop in the comments below. If you've never tried it, again, hey, I mean, try it. It could be something that's for you. Um, and again, especially if, say, you are or were a cigarette smoker, I truly could see why this would be something that many people that have that background, that come from that line into pipe smoking, would be would like this or would have higher um, things to say about it, so to speak. Well, all right, guys. That's all we have for today. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you hanging out with me. Catch you in the next one. Big and Burley, come at you.